There have been concerns about persisting imbalance between public and private school sports in Namibia, as the Namibia School Sport Union and the Namibia Private Schools Organization have hosted separate sporting events over the years. According to NSSU's National Coordinator, Roger Kambatuku, private schools tend to offer extracurricular activities that public schools cannot offer due to financial constraints. He further stated that a separate body was formed to govern private school sports. The two organizations have been working in isolation and running their own sporting events. Kambatuku outlined the way forward to possibly overcome this issue.
NSSU is the umbrella body for school sports in Namibia. I think that is basic. That we need to understand first. That there is no other body, umbrella body for school sports in Namibia besides the NSSU. That we need to get that straight. So if we get that out of the way, now we can have discussions with the Private Schools Association, which they call NAPSO. We can sit around the table and discuss what type of competitions we can have between ourselves and how we can integrate the kids that are at private schools also in our national teams and so on. That discussion we can have, because I'm of the view that we cannot deny kids that are at private schools the opportunity to represent their country just because they go to a private school. That cannot happen. All kids must have an equal opportunity to represent this country. If we select NSSU representative teams that goes out of the country or represent Namibia elsewhere, in the best interest of the Namibian child, that NSSU and NAPSO come together and discuss what are the type of competitions we can have and how can we leverage our competitions of each other. I think it's important.
The NNSU National Coordinator also highlighted the issue of private-owned academies not participating in school leagues.
Schools are not in competition with academies, because we liken academies to a parent. You send your child to school, and then after school you do what they call remedial classes and what have you. That is, academies are something like that, where kids can maybe go and refine their skills and talent and so on, and specialist coaches and so on. That academies cannot replace school sport. When we talk about school sports, we talk about sports that takes place in a school setting, and that is the place of the Namibia School Sport Union. And that is what we want to do. We want to go there. We want to make sure that those competitions are there. So our duty is to make sure that we put back the competitions in schools. We put back school league systems and so that our kids can play at school in a school setting, and then they can do academies as something additional.
Kambatuku explained that private school learners cannot represent the country through NAPSO, as NSSU is the only umbrella body for school sports. He stated that his aim is to make decisions in the best interest of the Namibian child.